Hello students, welcome to all the students in my second video on proficiency in reading skill. In my first video I have discussed on process of reading and types of reading. So in this video I will talk on techniques of reading, reading skill as a tool for reference work and practices for reading and speaking. And I will also discuss on question and answers. So first of all I will discuss on techniques of reading. So there are 7 important techniques of teaching reading, in which number 1 is fluency, means reader must be very fluent so that he can convey the message correctly to the listeners. So fluency is must. Second, voice modulation, means there must be ups and downs in his voice, means reader must follow the ups and downs according to the voice modulation. Third one is intonation. Intonation means tone of reading. Tone must be according to the need of the content or according to the mood of content. So tone, there are 3 types of tone: falling tone, rising tone, and falling rising tone. So these are the 3 types of intonation. So intonation should be followed according to the need of content. Then fourth one is expression, means reader must have facial expressions or his way of pronunciation according to the mood of content. So expression is also a important technique of reading. Then pauses also plays very important role, means student should take pause where it is necessary. So unnecessary pauses should be avoid. So pauses give the content correct meaning to understand. So pauses also is an important technique. Then we have stress means there is a word stress and sentence stress, so both the stresses should be followed by reader. And then the last one is comprehension means understanding. So whatever you read, you should be able to understand it. So these are the 7 techniques of reading. Then we shall move towards our next point, that is reading skill as a tool for reference work. So reading helps us in the following manner. First one is encyclopedia. Encyclopedia means a book where we can get the knowledge of a particular thing in detail, means it is in a alphabetic order. Means for example, if you want to take information about blue whale, so if you just go, if you alphabetical sequence B, you have to see blue B. In B you will get the blue whale, and the whole information you will get in encyclopedia. Means it is also a informative book where you can get detailed information of anything whatever you want. Then next one is reference books. Reference book means here it is different than syllabus. Syllabus is a short and very summaries are there in syllabus, but here in reference books we can get the content in detailed manner. So reference books we can get in libraries. Then we have rapid readers. Rapid readers are there for enjoyment or to get the information also. So rapid readers also helps us to be a good reader. So here also you can get information, knowledge, all these things. And our fourth tool is internet sources. So internet sources have become nowadays very important, because without internet we cannot get the proper knowledge of the things. So internet helps us to get modern and updated information. So this way these are the 4 important tools for reference work in reading skill. So we can understand these things. Then we have next point, practices to develop reading and speaking skill. So first of all, daily reading practice should be done by teacher. There should be proper pronunciation practice for every student. Use of flashcard can be done in the classroom by teacher. Choral reading also is a very helpful practice for reading development. Then popcorn reading also is very very fruitful. We know that. Then silent reading also is a good thing that we should means we should give the student different books other than syllabus for silent reading also. Extensive reading also is a very good practice which can be taken in the classroom. Then newspaper reading also is there. So in library there must be newspaper, and students should make it habitual for reading newspaper. Then partner reading also is the good activity, means here teacher can make pairs of the students, and reading can be takes place in partner. Then third, our last point is activity based teaching. So there must be lot of activities for reading development, so we can take lot of things. So these are the 10 different activities to develop reading skills. So teacher should follow these all the activities in the classroom. Now come to the next point, that is speaking. For speaking there are 10 activities. Informal talks, means informal talks can be done in English by teacher as well as students. Then question answers method. So teacher should ask more and more question in English and allow the students to answer in English only. Then seminar can be conducted in English. Debate competition can be conducted in English. Role play, this is also a very good thing that every student should give a role to play in the classroom. Interview technique also is a good for a speaking development. Then speech competition, dramatization, storytelling, discussion, all these activities are really very fruitful for speaking development of a student. So teacher must utilize these activities in classroom teaching learning process. Now come to the next, that is questions. So there are objective type questions here. Number of words recognized at a glance is called dash. So you must know this is I span. So number of words recognized at a glance is called as I span. So this I span is the correct answer. Now next question, true and false. Listening and reading are called passive skills. So this is the correct. True listening and reading are truly passive skills. Then loud reading is the ultimate aim of reading. No, loud reading is not the ultimate. It is a false, because silent reading is the ultimate aim of reading. Now come to the next question. There are two columns in column A and B. So reading is also, first one is reading is also called as a graphic skill. One can increase his or her eye span by practice. Yes, by practice only you can increase your eye span. The phonic reading is also known as syllabic reading. Yes, phonic reading is also known as syllabic reading. And choral reading is reading loud. Choral reading is reading aloud. So these are the answers I told you. Now there are questions. What is phonic reading? I have told you phonic means sound, means reading aloud, or making reading with a proper pronunciation means phonic reading. This is the second stage of process of reading. What are the purposes of loud reading? This is there, means there are so many purposes, you must know this. I will give the answer of it. What is choral reading? Choral means group reading. What do you know about voice modulation? Voice modulation means ups and downs in your pronunciation. Write a short note on intonation. Intonation means there are three types of intonation. Intonation means tone of your pronunciation. And how will you use internet resource in your study? So you will have to answer it. Have you used any encyclopedia? Give your example. So this also is there in the book. Make a list of activities to increase your speaking and reading skills. So I have given it in detail. There are 10 activities for speaking and reading. Write a note on partner reading. Partner reading also I have talked about. What are the advantages of silent reading? So silent reading is very fruitful because it saves our time. So here these are the questions. So you all will have to answer these questions according to the as I instructed you during these videos. So I hope that you understood it well. solve all the questions, write down the answer in your notebook and send me on WhatsApp.